Welcome back, students. Before we learn sexual reproduction in man, we will understand a few definitions and terms. So as we all know that the fusion of male and female gamete is termed as fertilization. Now fertilization can be of two types. Fertilization can be internal or external. When the fusion of gametes occur inside the body of the female parent, then it is termed as internal fertilization. And when fusion of the gametes occur outside the body of the female, then it is termed as external fertilization. Internal fertilization example, mammals. Mammals, birds, etc. External fertilization, amphibians, frogs, toads, etc. Fishes also. So when fusion of male and female gamete occurs within the body inside the body of the female, it is internal, and when it occurs outside, then it is termed as external fertilization. We will also see what are oviparous and viviparous animals. After fertilization, if the organism lays eggs and from the eggs the chicks or the offspring emerges out, such organisms are termed as oviparous. Oviparous means laying eggs. Viviparous, when the organism gives birth to the offspring or the child, we call them as viviparous. So examples of oviparous, reptiles and birds. And viviparous, mammals. I hope these terms are clear. Internal fertilization, external fertilization, oviparous organisms and viviparous organisms. Now we will just see why the DNA amount does not get doubled during sexual reproduction. We saw that, as I told you earlier, there are two types of cell divisions. One is the mitotic division, where the number of chromosomes remains the same. And the second is meiotic divisions, where the number of chromosomes is reduced to half. So in case of male and female gamete, they contain only half the amount of chromosomes. Like for example, in case of man, we know the number of chromosomes is 46. We represent the total number of chromosomes as 2n, which is 46. The male gamete will have only half the number of chromosomes, which is 23 or n. And again the female gamete will also have half the number of chromosomes, which is n, 23. So 23n in male gamete, which is the sperm, and 23n in female gamete, which is the egg. So sperm and the egg will fuse during fertilization and they form the zygote, and this zygote will have 23 plus 23, which is 46, or we call it as again the normal 2n chromosomes. This is the structure of the sperm, which is a single cell. Sperm has a single cell. It is divided into three parts. This is the head. This is the middle portion. And a long tail, which helps in locomotion or movement. And this is the structure of egg, which is again single cell. It is a spherical structure which has a nucleus. Alright, the male gamete is the sperm and the female gamete is the egg, and they fuse together to form the zygote.